Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today we are going over the new raunchy prank comedy film, Bad Trip, which is streaming now on Netflix. The film is directed by Kitao Sakurai and stars Eric André, Lil Rel Howery, and Tiffany Haddish. This mix of a scripted buddy comedy, road movie, and a real hidden camera prank show follows the outrageous misadventures of two buds stuck in a rut who embark on a cross-country road trip to New York City. The storyline sets up shocking real pranks. As someone who really likes the Jackass films as well as the Bad Grandpa movie, and someone who casually enjoys a Sunday in watching nothing but Impractical Jokers, I was actually really looking forward to Bad Trip ever since I saw the trailer that came out for it over a year ago. And after waiting around for quite some time to be released, it has finally been picked up by Netflix for you to stream at home. I don't know, maybe I would have something positive to say about this film if I had seen it in a theater with the energy of a live audience, but as it is now, I hated this movie. So, let me tell you why. With a film like this, it relies completely on all of its pranks being inventive, well thought out, and of course, laugh out loud hilarious. And for me, the pranks in this movie were none of those things. Instead of being inventive, they were either completely off the cuff or going for the lowest hanging fruit possible. We get Andre's clothes being ripped off by a vacuum. We get Tiffany Haddish breaking into a cop car and then driving off. We also get Andre being raped by an ape in front of an audience at a zoo and then gets shot in the eye with something that looks a lot like what's on my shirt. And none of these things are spoilers because they're all in the trailer. And when I originally saw the trailer, I thought they all had the potential to be funny once seeing them played out. But now that I have seen them played out, unfortunately I believe that they're all executed in such a bland way. Another thing that drove me crazy was that if they didn't get a reaction that they wanted, or if a prank ended up not being as extreme as they originally planned, they went in during the editing process and dubbed over the actors. This made me feel cheated as a viewer, and it also made the makers of this film look lazy because they couldn't even hide it. There are a couple of scenes when the bystanders, or victims of the prank, become more involved in what's going on, and when this happens, it feels like more care and thought has been put into setting up the prank for success. Especially a scene in which Haddish goes into a diner looking for Lil Rel and Andre, and then passes out wanted signs for them, saying that she's going to kill them if she finds them. Then the boys show up and the whole diner gets into a tizzy. This scene actually feels smart, and the chuckles, although only a few, that came out of me felt earned. And I can't say that about the rest of the film. As far as the actual scripted plot goes, it is so throwaway and forced that it was almost excruciating to get through. And then at the end, they try to go for your emotions by making this a film about the power of friendship. No. Just no. I wouldn't have cared if the storyline didn't work, however, if the film had delivered on its promise of being funny. But alas, that was an empty promise. So I will be giving Bad Trip a half an ape out of 5. Even though I've read some reviews of some people who have really liked this film, I cannot in good conscience recommend this to anyone because I hated it. This is one of the worst films I have laid my eyes on in a very long time. It's lazy, it's disgusting, it's completely forced, and worst of all, it is flat out laughless. Netflix, you should have left this at the bottom of the bargain bin. Thank you so much everyone for watching Lost in the Reel. We will see you soon.